Good morning and welcome to AGORACOM Small Cap Stock News. It's Thursday, February the 6th, 2014. I've done my morning homework. I've gone through a bunch of press releases and I've found some really good ones. The goal is to help you find some good companies to do your homework on and ultimately find some investment winners in there. I'm Alan Barry Labucan. I'm the Chief Market Commentator for AGORACOM. And on today's show, I have three companies to talk about. We had a really big show yesterday. It was a 20-minute show. I had the Monday and Tuesday. I was way sick, so had to do a catch-up show yesterday. So today's show is going to be a lot shorter. And if you have some time, you can still find yesterday's show on blog.agoracom.com or on my website at alanberryreports.com. On that note, I'm going to get started here. The first company I wanted to talk about today is BSM Technologies. BSM Technologies announced that they've closed a $22 million bought deal financing that they had planned. And that's all gone through now. I think that's a good piece of information. The market liked it. The stock is up 4.6% today to $2.75. That's up 12 cents today on 441,000 shares trading. Just going to pull up their stock chart. And this one's been on a very powerful move since April and had gone from about around the dollar range all the way up to $3.45. That was reached in early January. It's been under some pressure recently, and I think that sometimes that happens because of a financing being done. So that downward pressure took the stock under the 20, 50, and 100-day moving averages, but it does look like it has hit the bottom and now is ready to rally and get back on that strong bullish trend it was on from April until early January. I like this company, long-term story a lot, and I think we'll be talking about this one on the end of the week show. GPS is the stock symbol, and they trade on the Venture Exchange. Next up is Metanor Resources. Metanor Resources had some more drill results from their Bachelor project, and they had some very good intersections there. 17 meters of 10.4 grams per ton gold in one of the holes. That was the highlight hole. A very good intersection. They had another one with 13 meters of 11 grams. 2.8 meters of 12 grams, 17 meters, as they said, in the 10.4 grams. So some very good drill results in there, and I've been watching this company for a long time. It's not; those aren't isolated kind of holes. The stock is up a penny today to 19 cents on 378,000 shares trading. Just going to pull up their stock chart. They had been on a pretty good runs from their December lows. And they broke above broke them above the 20, 50, and 100-day moving averages, that rally. And since it topped out there at 22, it's been sort of going sideways a bit, although on very significant volume. So, yeah, this was a bit of a tough chart for me to read right now. They've moved up pretty aggressively, so that caused me some concern. I'd probably like to see it go sideways for a bit, create a bit of a base for it to create its next rally from. But we'll see what happens with Metanor. The stock symbol is MTO. And the final news today is from New Gold. New Gold announced that they finished 2013 with the lowest cost in their history. They've increased gold reserves by 127% per share, and they provided their 2014 guidance with even lower costs. That's a key metric that I look for all the time. Sometimes they talk about capital costs. I'm more interested in their all-in sustaining costs, and they're talking about $883 per ounce of gold. That's a pretty good number there, relative to what everybody else is doing in the industry. A lot of producers are much higher prices than that. So they've got a lot of great good stuff going on with the company. This is one of the 3 companies that I follow closely in the mid-tier level. One of those is Osisko, New Gold, and Detour Gold. One of those 3 is getting taken over. Now, why I follow these companies so closely is I think that the industry needs more of these middle tier producers that can then be the companies that take over the juniors that make new discoveries. We just don't have enough in that, middle tier. You've got the smaller juniors and the large producers. It's that middle tier where I think there's a lot of growth opportunities. New Gold is definitely one of them that I like in that category. Stock's down 38.5 cents today to $6.02 on 1.1 million shares traded. Just looking at the stock chart, it's been on a very good run since December, but this sell-off today has broken it below the 20-day moving average. It still hasn't hit its 100 or its 50-day. So I'm hoping that what I think we'll see here is that it bottoms in around here and then it can rally from there. NGD is the stock symbol for New Gold, and they trade on Toronto. So that's the 3 stocks that I had to talk about today, with some very good news, and I think they're a good batch for you to do some homework on. Again, had a big show yesterday of a bunch of news. I think 12 companies we covered yesterday, so check that out on blog.agoracom.com or on my website at alanberryreports.com. You have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.